Hey guys, it's another video and Lost Boy Comics, another week, another video. So in this video, we're going to go over a art book. This is James O'Barr art book that came out in 2024. And then I'm going to show you some art pieces as well. We'll go over the art pieces first now. So the one I have just finished just before recording this video, we have the Moon tarot card. This is for a friend. She's getting married, so she's got all different artists that she knows to do a different tarot card to go on a table for like dinners and stuff. So I was given a choice of the sun or the moon, and I went for the moon. We have some moonflowers in there. We have this like lady running towards a gothic castle. It's got line work filled in with pen, dot work in there, markers, and ink wash. So I hit all the stops with this one, and it's 11 by 17, so it's a lot bigger than what I normally use. But with it being something quite special, it's always fun to do something a bit bigger that I can send to them and they can have on display if they want to help kind of remember the day. I'm going to write something nice on the back and I'll sign the bottom there for them. So that was that. I just finished, and then I'm going to show you a sketch cover that I did, I think last week or early this week, that's now on the site. So this one I did for the site, so it's not a commission. It is a Diablo sketch cover from the game. Just saw this one in the comic shop and was like, it's something a bit different. I remember the covers. I've never played the game, but I remember the covers, and the covers always seemed really cool. So did the cover for Diablo 4, I think it is, and then it's on this like creamy beigey cover, so it was something a bit different. I did think about adding some white to it for like proper highlights, but I think it would have popped too much, and I haven't really done it before, so I would try it out on some scrap paper before I try and do it on a cover, and it turned out really good. So it's still got all the cross hatching, a lot more heavier blacks, but it fits the. If you've seen the cover before, you will see this. So, yep, that is the art pieces I've done. One for a friend, another commission. That is Bullseye, which I can show probably next week or week after when he gets it, because I have the con next weekend. And I did a. If destruction be our lot, I did a robot Abraham Lincoln, which you can see on my TikTok and Instagram, and that one is now been sent to America to the customer. I've got a bunch of sketch card commissions to do that came in today, so that's fun. I haven't had any of them yet, so but without me yapping too much because I could just ramble, let's go into the James O'Barr art book. I'll go and put you on the little stand, top down view, and we'll flick through it and go over some of the pieces that are in there. Okay guys, so the top down view, we're going to just flick through this one. So it's Disinterred. I don't really know what that means, but it's drawings and paintings of James O'Barr, and this was put out in 2024. I got this off Amazon. My partner got me it for my birthday, I want to say, or Christmas. I didn't know it existed, and then I was just going through Amazon making a Christmas or birthday wish list and just saw it on there, and I was like, 100% I need this. There's a cool little like white on black doodle there of a skeleton with fishing with a heart. It was really, really cool. And then obviously a painting of the crow, and you've got all different cats around. Really, really cool cover. I like this cover, but let's just get straight into it. So first, 2024, and then you just got a little pen drawing with, looks like watercolor or just paint. There's a red, and then we just go straight into it. So there's not really too much writing in it. It's just more of his drawings and paintings. Like you got some watercolor stuff here. Pen line, I really like the pen cross hatching on there. You can see this is a brush pen, quite quick. I like how not everything is like fully finished work. It's kind of, some stuff's very experimental. You've got Eric Draven and Shelley there. And this one was from 2025. And you got like white speckle paint on there, so different mediums. You don't really see him do too much colour, and if he does, it's quite muted like this, but got some reds and oranges in there with some blues. That one's really, really cool. This is giving kind of Corpse Bride look to it. And like some of them where he takes time and does a straight border, and these ones it's just rough down. So these could have even been like commission work as well at cons, I'm not quite sure. So a lot of it has dates, but some doesn't. So this one's 2005. This one I like. I've only just noticed that his face is here. It kind of looked like it would kind of be her body in the shape of her body, but it's his face, which is nice. And we've got a big piece here. A lot of cross hatching in this one, pen work. And then some rough red paint, and then brush pen, super squiggly. I like that stuff. And I really like this one with the white out on his eyes to give the shine. You've got loads of cross hatching, white flicked paint, cross hatching here, brush pen. It's like he actually spent a lot of time with it, kind of planning it out and in what medium he's going to use for each bit. I really like this one. Then you have some stuff, some text. I think it's from the Crow books, but I can't really remember. Then we have some pencil sketches, and you can see how he does the muscles. Like he makes his characters the muscles quite defined. They're not big, bulky characters. They're very slim, but all their muscles, every single muscle is defined. So I like seeing the pencil sketch. I like the face he did on this one. More precise, a bit neater than his normal stuff. Then this one must have been like a smaller piece, or they decided to do it small on this page, but this one's 2006. I like this one as well. This one's really cool. It's given very kind of Bernie Wrightson, just straight line shading, and a lot of negative space use. Got a little bit cross hatching there. Then you've got small figure, and then the rest is just white for the snow. Simple but very, very effective. Do you like that one? Again, some more stuff from the Crow book. This one seems like ink wash with splatter. The pose and the perspective. That's the word I was looking for. The perspective of this one is really nice. And then you've got some like school. This must be like the female Crow, because I know there was different types of the Crow. This one's very underground comics, heavy blacks, kind of rushed in a little bit, and he uses the dual tone screens and stuff in this one. There's a few other pieces he uses it, so it just gives you that grey look to things. As they use it a lot in manga, where you get the little dot look, but it's very uniform. That's what they use. It's just like a sheet they stick on the paper. Then you have another pencil one. This one's very quick, so I feel like that could have been a commission or just a rough idea. That one's cool. It's like pen, like grey marker for the tree. This one's good. This could be a cover or a pin-up page. Very loose pencil sketch and very kind of loose pen sketch there. Really like this one. The negative space, you can tell he's in some type of water, but it's not showing each ripple. It's just what needs to be in focus is in focus. Everything else is just left. And then you've got a little bit of a horizon there as well. And just like another pin-up style piece. Rough pen work. This one's really cool, double page spread, and you can really see the dual tone sheets that they used in all the manga to get all that grey base down, and then he's used a white flicker of paint here, and he's still got cross hatching and stuff over this grey dot work, but it's just a quick and easy way to get some tones down before doing all the other stuff. Really like this one with the white flicker coming through to show kind of where the dust would be and the light hitting the dust, and then the use of shadow and everything on this one. I love this piece. And we got some color work, which I like what he uses for like color. It's not really, you don't see it done that much like that. There's one comic story he did called Snake Dance, and that one's got a lot of blues in it. It's really nice. The grey dot work shading, and then kind of brush pen on it as well. It was nice. And this one's given kind of tattoo design ideas and very underground comics. This one's really nice, I like that, and the shading and the bricks, and all of his wrinkles on the clothes he does really well. Then another double page that I love, got like Scarecrow and the Crow. You can see this being like a t-shirt design and stuff like that. That's cool. And then this one seems like pastels on brown paper, which is cool. Something a bit different, kind of experimenting with different mediums. And we have just some more writing, and this one's a nice one. Simple, effective. Then some blue shades and pen work. This one's good. I could see this being the base of an inked piece, but he's just left it as pencils, which is nice. I can see this being on the back of one of the Crow issues. Very loose, rough sketch. Some more pastel stuff. This one looks more like Brandon Lee from the movies. I like this one. That was really cool. Got different skeletons. Yeah, just really really like that one. Again, early underground comics, the way that the lady's drawn, the proportions. This is a lot more detailed than you normally see him do. Still very quite cartoony in areas, but like the main character there, it's a lot more detailed than you see him do. Nice, more of an emotional piece, more of a snapshot in time than a staged piece. I love the lighting, very Bernie Wrightson shading, lighting, dynamic lighting with that, and the different like bullet holes, kind of framing it and adding some detail at the top. I like the framing of this one because he's looking at the photos, and this is a photo, so it's obviously not there, but it's kind of showing you what he is looking at. And we have some more pastel work, so a bit more detailed with the pastel work this time. And again. So he really went into pastel work for some of these, which you don't really see many artists do, or many comic book artists do. A nice composition here, everything kind of coming down to one point like that. And then just a muscle study. A lot of heavy cross-hatching on that face for the shadows. This is nice. Quite simple but effective on this one. And two very different. This one's very heavy on shading. This one's not so much. Love this one as well. the framing of it. You could see this with like a big, nice logo font going across and filling this gap here. Would be really cool as a cover. And some more color work. You can see the shine he's put in the cards is nice. And you got him trying some Batgirl. Again, I probably think that might have been a commission. And then these pencils, I like how he goes really heavy on the line, outline of everything, and then goes very faint on the shading. And this one as well, it's got, very crosshatchy, but you've got some colour in it to add shadow. He's gone in with kind of white paint to add more highlights in the black areas. I just like that study. It's very, very cool. This one's given me MCR, Gerard Way kind of look. This is obviously says second Crow drawing with alternate makeup. So I'm glad he went with the other one instead of this one. And this is more like a page. And again, you can see this being another kind of a draft for another page or something like that in the comic. And then we end with this one with a little quote, but I like the dynamic pose and the more kind of bird's eye view. And then that's it. So that was the James O'Barr art book. I've had it a while, flicked through it a few times, but I thought I'd show it off on here. Because James O'Barr is one of my favourite artists of all time, so I thought I would show it off. So that was the James O'Barr sketchbook. Super cool pieces in there. You can see it's quite experimental, and it just kind of goes with feeling. Some stuff is really dialed in, and some stuff is just quite sketchy, and just kind of gets the point done. Loved flicking through it when I got it. And every time I flick through it, it gives me a little bit of inspiration for some pieces and stuff like that. So it was really, really good. If you liked the video, the artwork that I showed off at the start, the sketch cover is still available on the website as of recording this. The website will be closed next weekend, so the 29th until the Monday after. As I'm doing my con, so everything on the website is just going to go on my table. So I can't really have it up on the website, and if it sells twice, it probably won't, but it's just a risk. So if you saw anything that you want to grab on there, and I would just grab it now before I go. And if you like the video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. The website stuff will be down below with the social links, all that stuff, all that good stuff. And I will do another video next Sunday at 6 or 6:30, whenever I can get it to go up.